It's not just right. Yes. There we go. You're good, Pandemonium, you're good. The rant on the end of Matrimelia was not about you. And I'm sorry if it was like that way, but telling people I changed the name. But here we go. This is Meltyblood. It's an anime fighting game based on the novel Tsukihime, the visual novel Tsukihime. Had a Windows game in 2002. This arcade game is from 2005. Had a DLC kinda type of update on 2008. And on 2011 he received a Steam release with all the updates that they have. It's a very fast-paced fighting game. With a decent sized roster of characters. On story mode you go through 10 stages, having a boss on 10 and having a boss on the stages 5 and 10. And I'm hoping that I do not die in this. It's a great game. I'm happy that I managed to get Naomi working. So I can play this, and I can play like Ikaruga and the original versions. If I had an arcade, I would definitely try to get a machine of this. This might be my favorite arcade game so far. And it's definitely my favorite fighting game. I played a bunch of the PS2 port, but I think it's a part of the 2008 one? So that's why I'm a little bit more familiar and a little bit more relaxed playing this than Matrimelia. Matrimelia I started learning the last weekend. So I'm not as good on Matrimelia as I am on this. And I'm not good at this because when I played on the PS2 I played on normal, not on the very hard, that is the setting that we're using here. I feel like normal it would be just the character standing there, being obliterated by the plant. Damn it. Too early. And the AI is kinda weak against low heavy punches, or the broom sweep in this case, with this specific character. Even if this is on the maximum difficulty, it's still not as challenging for most characters. There are two characters that are still danger for me to losing the 1cc, being Nanaya Shinji and being the whatever his first name is pronounced as Chaos. Because there is no vowels on that name, it's all consonants. I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I'll not even try to. Shinji I managed to kinda get around a lot of stuff he did. The last 2 days I was practicing this. But Chaos just has like half screen sized hitbox on the normal attacks. So it's a little bit difficult to to deal with him. But I feel like by the date of the marathon I will be kinda 100% consistent on this. I would say that I'm like 75 to 8% sure of a 1cc every time I go in. Way to claim the competition, yeah. I hope puns will be made during both my Matri Melee and this, if they get accepted. Hope everyone does the puns, because you know, that's what makes a marathon run fun. The chat interactions. Even though on Matri Melee I don't think I'll be talking that much, it requires attention. Like this one I'm just whatever-ing. Pretty much. I really wish this RetroArch core gets an update that adds net play, cause I would love to play this online with other people. Okay, so yeah, Nanayashiki is one of the bosses for Kohaku. That's the Y. It's a pain, it can just combo that indefinitely. Decides to do so. Just so much damage. Such a cheap character. Screw you, bro. The AI is giving it to me. I will not refuse. I will not refuse. As I said, the AI cannot react that good to the undersweep of the broom. Should point out this is the version B of Candenza, that is the first arcade game for Meltyblood. Version B adds a couple more playable characters, and most notably, it adds 30-something color palette swaps for each character. That's why I'm playing this, because I want chat to choose during the marathon the color that we're gonna do. Seeing that we have so many options. And my flight's not getting off? I'm trying to do the quarter circle backwards to do that. Apparently this control is not as good to do it like forward. Playing arcade games these last 1 or 2 weeks that I've been doing here made me consider getting a fighting stick. And get one of the days to be in an arcade day here, maybe the weekend. Such a good game, oh my god. I'm so glad that it runs. Come on, go in game, please. At 60 FPS, pretty much solid all the time. Except when it's loading. Because this is, if I'm not mistaken, a CD-based arcade game. It's pretty new, no, 2005. It's on the Naomi. Although the 160 of this is sad, at least on a speedrun perspective, because you're gonna use the magic meter as soon as you can. Oh yes, the best music is coming out! I love the team. I'm gonna be quiet for this fight. Evoco's team is the best. So yeah, didn't heard much of the team, but yeah, it's the best in the game. As I was saying, unless once you see speedrun sense, you will burn up the... At least I will burn up the magic circuit as fast as you can. So you'll not get, you know, any super specials or anything like that.
Break!
So that's why I mentioned that I want this to be not playable. Because I think there I'm gonna see a lot of cool stuff besides the crouch and mash that we do on the run. Okay, man, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the good luck. But Akia should not be a problem. And Ren is just, eh. So pretty sure there's gonna be 1cc. Unless something bizarre happens and the white Ren AI goes completely haywire? It can happen, but usually doesn't. So let's see if it's gonna be a 1cc or not. Cause if it is 1cc, we have our submission things for coin up. I could do no submission video, but I feel like this two things I'm playing being not that, you know, mainstream. Not really, maybe a little bit more mainstream than this. But I feel like I need a base for people that are gonna choose the game selection to base on. No? Like a showcase of what the game is. And how long it takes. I know that my timer is frozen there, but that's because that was what Spin Master took us to beat. Oh. I didn't really want to hit there. I want to use the grab. That is the same button for some reason. And that's it. It's a Meltyblood 1cc with Kohaku. And then we lost one round, I think. Just one round. Let it have a broken screen for some reason. We have these dashes. And then we have a cat. That's it. I'm gonna struggle with this and Matri Melee on Monday for 3 hours. 3.5 hours trying to get this done. But we did it. There we go. Now let's close this and go back